you can really dance. I feel like I'm... Ah! Oh no, keep the light on. Hello honey buns, it's Demi. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're just joining us now, welcome! So Dolly's like tucking herself in my bed, so if you can see my pillows randomly moving, Dolly's like, she's getting in there. You like whip it, love to be cozy. She's always tucking herself in. Oh, she's so cute. Hello. So for today's video, as you can tell by the title, I'm going to be doing my kind of everyday get ready with me. But we're also going to be answering some juicy questions, because we all love a juicy question Q&A, don't we? So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to be getting ready with you and answering some questions. Yeah, so if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let's try and smash 3,000 thumbs up on this video. It would mean the absolute world. But yeah, let's just get into the video. I am going to be putting a little bit of a face mask on. So I'm going to be using this. This is the Me Detox Green Tea Blend Mask. Now, I've actually been using this, I would say, like the last month. As you can see, like, I've dug into it quite a bit. It's got like such a fresh smell to it. But yeah, on holiday I wore this. I've been wearing it, I would say, the last month, and honestly I'm a little bit obsessed with it. It smells like, I don't know, but it's like a clay type of consistency, I would say. So I'm actually working in partnership with Demi, but honestly, like, I really generally have been loving this face mask. I've had it on my Instagram quite a few times, unsponsored, because like I've just been wearing it all the time, and I feel it's really been helping with my skin. So yeah, I'm just going to be putting this on. We're going to have a little natter, answer some questions, and then once I get the mask off, I'm just going to be doing like my everyday makeup routine, which is quite simple at the moment. But yeah, I promise you, this isn't Shrek, it's still me. So this face mask is actually, I've used it about a month now, and I've found that it's really helped with like different, I would say, like imperfection areas on my skin, because I suffer with like, it's really weird, my skin's weird. 1 minute it'll be really dry, the next it'll feel really oily. Like, I just get loads of different weird like skin issues, but I feel with this mask it really balances out my skin, and like the dryness goes away, or like the oiliness goes away. And yeah, I've just really been loving it, and it seems to be, it's not one of them masks, you know, sometimes when you use face masks and as soon as you take it off every bloody spot comes up on your face. Touch wood, like this mask hasn't done that to me yet. It's literally just made my skin feel so fresh and like look better. Do you know what I mean? It's made my skin feel like that. Especially like, the thing I thought was really weird about the mask as well is like, I've only used it, this is like the 4th time that I've used the mask, and I already seen a difference after the 1st time, which is really unusual, because usually with any skin product it takes quite a few times to see, quite a few uses to actually see the difference of the product. But I noticed a difference the 1st time I used the mask, and I was really impressed. Like, it literally, my skin just seemed to look much better and brighter, but the more I use it, the better my skin seems to get as well. So it was really weird the way that it worked. The smell of it as well, it smells like lemony, and we all know that I'm obsessed with bloody lemons, but it smells like dead fresh, and you know, we love a good fresh scent. I think for me, with any skin product, the main things for me is to make us look like I've got glowy skin, and to make my skin look really moist, because my main skin issue is dryness, and I feel this mask's definitely helping. I usually use it about once a week, and I'm having great results, huns. I'm having great results. But yeah, we're going to leave this on for 20 minutes, let it dry. We're going to answer some of your juicy questions, and then we are going to get ready. Okay, so the first juicy question is, are you and Sean still together? I don't see much of yous together anymore. Well, huns, I'm sorry to tell you, but we are. Yes, me and Sean are still together. I think me and Sean went through a stage where Sean was on quite a lot of videos, and we are actually planning 2 videos coming up, so Sean should be featured in 2 videos in the next upcoming months. But yes, we are very much still together. I think on social media it's so funny, because like, I'm the same as well. Like, if I follow a couple online and then all of a sudden someone doesn't post a photo with them in a month, or they don't mention them in a month, I'm like, they've split up, they've split up, but in my case that's definitely not the case. Me and Sean are very much still together. We're just getting on with our lives. He's doing his life, I'm doing my life, but we do have 2 videos in the works that we're going to be doing, and I am going away to Fuerteventura with him on the 1st of June, so we'll be featuring vlogs and that then. So yeah, I'm still with Sean. Don't worry about that, huns. Don't worry, you'll be one of the first people I tell if we ever did split up or anything like that, which I do feels unlikely. Me and Sean have been together like 7 years this year, and I just think we've got a pretty solid relationship. I'm happy with him, he seems pretty happy with me. So yeah, I think we're pretty solid, but if anything ever did happen, I'll let you know. Harry, you are one dirty bugger. Harry has said, do you ever just sit down for a poo and stay sat down for like half an hour? Half an hour? Hun, I stay sat down for like 2 hours. Does anybody else do this? Like, if you've got your phone with you, I start watching a documentary as soon as I sit down. And then like an hour down the line, I'm like, why am I still sitting on the toilet? My business finished like 40 minutes ago. All of the time. I do it all of the time. I just don't get up off the toilet. And my mum, sorry mum, like I don't want to like tell your secrets too, but she's the worst person for this. Like, you know, as soon as Andrea enters into the bathroom, it's out of order for 2 hours. Because she's not having a 2-hour long poo. She just doesn't bloody come out the bathroom. And I'm like, God. And then you have to like, if so like, oh God, she's gonna kill us if she watches this video. I really hope she doesn't watch this video. But like, if you need the toilet and you think, oh well, I'll let her have 5 more minutes, gets 30 minutes and you're like, right, I really need the toilet. You try to politely knock and I'm just like, ma'am, I nearly done. Because we only have 1 toilet in this house. Like, I don't live in a rich house. We have 1 toilet in this house. So I'm just like, Andrea, you nearly done, hon? Yes, I'll be 2 minutes. In like an annoyed voice. When you're just like, well, you have been sat on there for 2 hours. Anyway, that's enough of like telling my mum secrets out. Have you had any cosmetic surgeries or fillers? Please don't lie. I'm not gonna lie, huns, like this is an honest Q&A. We are being honest here. No, I've never, right, so people often think that I have had some type of filler. I generally haven't. Like, if I have had filler and this is the outcome, I want a bloody refund. I've not had any filler. I haven't even had like ever any filler in my lips or anything. Like, I'm too much of a chicken, and you know these stories where it goes wrong, like I worry so much that I'm the type of person that if I ever try to get a filler it would go wrong. And plus I'm not that insecure about my lips. I'm not that insecure about anything on my face, so I think why would I get a filler? Why would I go through that when I'm not really that bothered about it? And I'm not just going to do it to fit in with everybody else. So, no, I've never had any filler and I've never had any cosmetic surgery. The only cosmetic surgery I think I would ever get is a boob reduction. And I have spoke about this before on my channel, but the thing for me is I hate my big boobs. Like, I generally hate them. And the thing is, I've just always hated them. Like, even when I was skinny and I had the big boobs, I didn't like them. And now that I'm fat and they're even bigger, I don't like them. So, yeah, if I was going to get any cosmetic surgery, it would be a boob job. But I feel at the minute, I'm just a bit scared. And I don't really want one. So, yeah, I have actually been for a consultation about one. And I know like the ins and outs of them, what could possibly go wrong, and like the cost, which let me tell you, they're bloody expensive as well. But yeah, so if I was going to get anything, it would be a boob reduction, but at this current point I'm just a bit like, you know. Okay, the next question is, how old were you when you lost your virginity? Can you talk through your experience? Okay, so I was 16 when I lost my virginity, and it was to Sean, who I'm currently still with. I don't really have much of an experience. It was around his birthday, and we'd been together around 3 months. And we'd both kind of had the discussion beforehand, like we felt ready for it. We felt ready to try it out, you know. And we'd done other stuff previously, but yeah, we just felt ready, so he came over to mine. And but yeah, I don't really have like any story about it. Did I find it painful? I know a lot of young people ask, and yeah, it was a bit uncomfortable, not gonna lie. Like, it's a new thing that you're experiencing in your life, and it's not the most comfortable. But yeah, after the uncomfort was over. But yeah, so that was my first experience. I don't like have this romantic experience of losing my vape. And to be fair, I don't feel many people do. Like, these situations you see on programs where there's like candles and leaves on the bed, and it's just like, Howie, like, does that really happen? Because it definitely didn't happen for me. Okay, the next one is, would you ever refuse a photo with a fan? Never, ever, ever. Like, I've spoke to people in this industry, and I know some people, I'm not going to name and shame, but I know some people who've said, like, if they felt minging, they would refuse a photo, and they're in every right to do that. If you don't want to get a photo with someone, you don't have to get a photo with someone. But I personally feel like, imagining myself as a young child, or even now, if I seen Selena Gomez walking, I mean, I'm not Selena Gomez, and this is not me comparing myself to Selena Gomez, but she's somebody who I really love, idolise, and who would die to get a photo with. So, like, if I seen her walking down the street, plucked up the courage to go and ask her for a photo, and she rejected, I would be devastated, like, absolutely heartbroken. Like, I just wouldn't know how to cope with that situation. And I just feel like, if someone supports you, and if someone has plucked up the courage enough to come and speak to you, to come and ask for a photo, then you get a motherfucking photo, okay? Like, that person supports you, and you know, fair enough, if you feel ugly, you don't have to get a photo, but I just feel, me personally, I will always get a photo, no matter how ugly I look, no matter how bad my day has been. I would never be rude or anything to anybody who ever comes up to us, because I just feel like I'm not that person, so I just could never, okay? I could never. Okay, so before we get into the rest of the questions, my face mask's now dry. We've been literally sitting here for 15 minutes chatting crap. So I'm going to quickly go and wash the face mask off, and then I will be back to answer more of your juicy questions. Okay, so I've gone and just washed the face mask off. I've put a top on as well because I was having a bit of an issue with the towel. But I hope you can see, but my skin is literally like, it just feels a lot brighter. Like, my skin complexion looks a lot brighter. All my dryness is gone because I was like building up some dryness around my nose. Like, I just think it's given my skin such a beautiful complexion, and it just looks really nice. But yeah, this is my skin after my mask. If you're interested in the mask, I will leave the link to getting the mask in the description below. I do think I've got a little discount code for you as well, so if you want to get the mask at a bit of a discounted price, then all the information will be below. So this is the Pixie On The Glow multi-use moisture stick, and it looks like this. I've never had a moisturiser like this before, and you literally just pull the top off, and it's like a moisturiser stick. And look how you turn it as well, like, damn! So yeah, I'm just gonna put this on here, because honestly yesterday my skin felt so soft, like, the full day, and it was like dead moist. Yeah, at the minute I've been going between doing eyebrows first and then doing foundation first, because when I put my eyebrows on first, I feel it's just pointless, because by the time I've put my foundation on, the shape of the eyebrow is gone. So I'm actually going to put foundation on first. 25 hours with Comfort Serum. I think it's going to be slightly too dark because I haven't got any tan on at the moment. I'm going to do it tonight, but yeah, we're going to try this one anyway. So I'm just going to grab a little brush and just see how we go with adding this on. Yeah, it might not be too dark actually. It's probably okay once it's blended. Quite a juicy one, and it says, have you ever kissed a girl, and if you have, what was your experience like? So I've never kissed a girl in a romantic way, like, you know, like a kiss when you have with, well, what I would have with a boy. I've never had a kiss with a girl in that way, like a romantic way, but I have kissed my friends when we've been drunk on the lips and stuff. But I feel like it's a very different type of kiss. Like, it's not a kiss where I'm into it and I love that person. It's just like, I do love that person, but on a different way. So it's like, Ashley, gives a kiss. So it's like a different type of kiss. So I feel like I can't really class that as a kiss. Like, it's a kiss with a girl, but not a kiss in like a romantic way. So I'm gonna have to say like no in terms of like romantically. I've never kissed. I kissed a girl and I liked it. But no, I've never kissed a girl romantically that way. You got your first boyfriend. My first boyfriend was Sean, and when I got with Sean, I was 16 years old. I'd had kisses before with like other people, so I'd kissed like this guy from my school was like my first kiss, and then I used to know a bunch of people up where my dad lived, and we played truth or dare, and I kissed a few of them in one night. Such a slut. But yeah, so I kissed them. I kissed two people on, so I never had a prom, but I had like a leavers party, and on that night of the leavers party I kissed two people. One of them was a guy who I'd fancied like all through school, and the next one was just, I don't even know how the other one come about. Like, we didn't speak in school, me and this other person didn't speak in school, and then all of a sudden, like, we just started speaking this night, and then we kissed, and then after the leavers party, I think is when I got with Sean not long after. Yeah, that would have been correct, because I got with Sean not long after I left school. So, and then obviously I haven't kissed anyone since I've been with Sean, so I've kissed like 2, 3, 4, 5, so like 6 people, including Sean. So sorry, I forgot to tell you, I used the Inflammable More Than Concealer by L'Oreal Paris. I'm loving this concealer recently. Like, it's literally on par with the Tarte Shade Tape concealer. It's so bloody good. So yeah, I'm just blending this in. But yeah, so the next question is, I know you act all confident online, but do you deeply struggle with body confidence? Okay, so I get this question quite a lot, and I think because I put myself online, people think like maybe it's an act, or maybe I'm not really that confident, or I don't know what people think. But yeah, so I'm a confident person in myself and in my body, especially when I feel my best. Like, when I've got tan on, when I'm feeling like I look good, I'm a confident person. I really am. Especially being bigger, like, I'm just confident with it. Like, I am confident with it. But I'm getting like swirl marks on my head from this brush. I'm not loving this brush, not gonna lie. It's not giving me the best, but I'm like running out of brushes recently, so I am a confident person. Like, I would class myself as confident, but there's definitely times where I feel more confident than others. So like, sometimes I feel really, really confident and I'm really happy with the way I look and the way my body is, and sometimes I'm just like, ooh, what happened to you? It really does depend on how I've been feeling that week, but how much I've pampered myself. Pampering myself for me is a big thing on how I get my confidence. If I've just had like a full-on pamper, I've had my nails done, my eyebrows done, my lashes done, my hair done, my tan, I'm gonna feel good. So for me, I spend quite a bit of money on that a month, because confidence is a big thing, and I feel if you're not confident, you have a shit day. So I save up to buy them things a month, because they, to me, are worth paying for. Do you know what I mean? Because they help me get my confidence. And up a little bit. This is just the Revolution Bacon Finish Luxury Baking Powder. I've just been using this. Now, it's literally the only powder I own. I do own, oh, actually no, I'm lying. I own the Rimmel Stay Matte powder as well. But, yeah, like, I own 2 powders. I'm just, like, trying to matte my face up a bit, because it's looking really, 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 really greasy, and my foundation's like caking. All goes tits up for me, because I'm absolutely crap at doing the brows, but I have got a lot better than I used to be though. Like, it was absolutely tragic at one point. I'm gonna go off camera to do the brows, because I can't talk and do the brows, and it gets really frustrating. So we have done that. What am I doing now? What do I do after brows? I've totally forgot what I do. Literally the only bronzer I really use. Well, it's not actually, I've got a few more, but this is the Hoola Benefit bronzer. The Hoola bronzer by Benefit. As you can see, like, I've hit pan on it, which is sad because I really like it. The biggest argument I've ever had, I'm quite an argumentative person. If I have an opinion that's different to somebody else's opinion, I will argue to get my opinion across. So I am quite an argumentative person, not gonna even pretend that I'm not. But I would say some of the biggest arguments I've had have been with my dad, only because I feel like I'm still in contact with my dad. I still have a relationship with my dad, but I feel me and my dad have a lot, we're very similar, but we have a lot of differences as well. And I feel like in the day-to-day life, that makes us argue quite a lot. yeah, so I would say the biggest arguments I've had are with my dad. That is who I have the biggest arguments with. Next question is, I didn't know you were dyslexic. Could you do a video about how you dealt with it in school? To be honest, I don't think there's like enough to do a full video on it, so I'll answer it in this video. But yeah, so for those of you who don't know, I am dyslexic, and the reason is because I was bloody born like that. But anyway, I am dyslexic, so when you see me spell something wrong in a title or a thumbnail or on Instagram, please can you tell us, because usually I don't have a bloody clue. Like, I can't spell to save my life. But yeah, I've just put my bronze on and I really like it. So yeah, I am dyslexic, and in school it didn't really affect us that much. I would be crap at spelling, but my highest subject grade-wise was English. I got a B in English, which was really shocking, because like a dyslexic person suffers with English and struggles with English, but for me it was always my favourite subject, and I think because I loved the subject so much, I tried that bit harder in it. So yes, I haven't really got much of an experience with it, just that I had to go extra classes in primary school, and I'm not very good at spelling, but that's really it. Like, I'm not dyslexic to the point where some people who I've met who also have dyslexia have it really, really bad, and I feel mine is quite mild compared to them. But another thing dyslexia affects people with, which not a lot of people know, is sense of direction and following maps and following instructions. It's not all about spelling, and for me, that's a big thing. Like, if I'm given a set of instructions, it's quite a task for me to follow them instructions. I don't find it very easy. Even if I'm like driving, following instructions on where to go, I really struggle with. And I do feel like this is how I failed my driving test 5 times, because I struggled with being told where to go, what to do, but also like I just struggled with it. There was too many things for us to think about at one time, and I do feel it was part of my dyslexia. If you give me a map, or if you take me somewhere, I couldn't get myself back. I don't have a very good sense of direction unless I've been to the place continuous amounts of times. Then I will maybe start picking bits up, but I haven't really got a good sense of direction, and I think they're the main things that my dyslexia that affects me with my dyslexia. But yeah, if you do have dyslexia, don't let it hold you back, because even with my driving test, I kept going. Yes, I failed 5 times, but on the 6th attempt I passed, because I really wanted to drive and I'd done it. If you can, even though it is a disadvantage and you do struggle with things more than the general person, if you really put your mind to it, you can 100% do everything that you want to do. Highlight, and this is just in the shade Creamy Gold, and I've been loving this highlight recently. I think it's super pretty. I'm gonna put this here, so I just literally put this subtly like where I want it to go, on my nose, on my lip, and yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit of eyeshadow on. This is really gonna annoy people the way I do my makeup, but I just like it this way. Okay, this is like one of the ones where you buy your own colours, but usually on days where I'm not wearing much makeup, I will go between these like colours here and just add something to my lid, because I just think it looks better and it stops us getting them. Like, you've seen what's happened at the minute already. I've got the lines under my eyes and on there, so yeah, I just like to add a bit of eyeshadow to get rid of that. Literally all I do with that. I am going to take the highlight brush again though, and just put it on there just to give me some on my brow bone. This is quite a good question, and I get this quite a lot, so I thought I would talk about it. Your boyfriend comes across as if he doesn't care about your YouTube and your videos. Do you agree? I'm going to have to disagree. So I think for Sean, this is a full new world to him. He's not really into social media. He's one of them people that literally posts never on his Instagram. He's not proactively into social media. I mean, he's always on it stalking people, but he's never like proactively on social media. So yeah, so on my videos he does come across as awkward, but that's because it's all new to him and it's not his type of thing, but he does it to be supportive. So considering it's not his type of thing, but he's still in my videos to support me, shows me that he's being supportive of it. And I think at first we did have like a bit of an issue where he didn't want to be in my videos, but now he's a little bit more comfortable in them, and he even comes up with some ideas sometimes for us, or he'll say that would be a good video. So I would say, yeah, he's definitely more supportive nowadays than in the past. But yeah, he comes across awkward on the videos is because he bloody is awkward, but that's not him being unsupportive. That's just, it's not his type of thing. This is the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte, and this is in the shade Trendsetter. This is just my go-to everyday colour. I love it, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Sometimes I will put a gloss on the top of it. So this gloss here I use quite often. This is the W7 Lip Tripper holographic lip gloss, and sometimes I just put this over if I want like a more glossy lip, or sometimes I just put any gloss over the top. But today I've decided I'm going to keep it matte because I really like the matte look, so we're going to keep it matte today. I'm going to put my fake nose ring in. I will put a link to this in the description because every time I wear it people always ask, but I'm obsessed with my fake nose ring. I love it. So it's literally just like a tiny bit of metal that I just shove up my beak. Ooh. Ugh. My hair is brushed, and last but not least thing, we are going to be using some Refresh. I've actually been loving this. This is the My Clarins Refresh Hydrating Beauty Mist, and we're just going to grab it. Yeah, this is my finished Get Ready With Me. I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. I've literally been filming this for a bloody hour and a half. This has been a long Get Ready With Me. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I spilled some tea for you. I hope I answered juicy enough questions. And yeah, this is my current everyday look. My camera's on 16%, so I really need to go. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe because it means the absolute bloody world. I'm really close to 160k, and that blows my freaking mind because, like, wow. I've got a little sign up there that I actually wrote at the beginning of the year, which is 200k by the end of the year, and like June will be 6 months into the year and I'm over 150k, so I'm kind of thinking this might happen. But yeah, so that's crazy. Like, I can't believe 160,000 freaking people have seen my face, followed us for whatever bloody reason, and continue to support me and my channel and things that I do. Like, you mean the bloody world to me. Thank you so much for allowing me to live this life. And yeah, okay, I'm getting gushy. Bye. If you've got any video suggestions, don't forget to leave them in the comments below. But without further rat-a-tat-tat, I will let you go, and I will see you very shortly for another video. Bye.